One of the things I used to love as a kid growing up was getting a phone call. Now, it seems kind of funny saying that, but so often today, we text, we email, we do different things, but it's not oftentimes that just a friend out of the blue calls you. As we reflect upon who we are and who we're created to be, I wanted to talk for a minute just about calling. And I think calling is this beautiful thing because it's more than just who we are. It's more than what we do or the possibilities we can do. It's about what God calls us and invites us to do. We hear from when Jesus calls Peter, we hear from that call that when he calls Peter, he calls him specifically to something. And I love this. He says, as soon as Jesus encounters Peter, Peter, says like, get away from me. I'm a sinful man. I don't deserve to be with you. And he says, I want you to come follow me. And not only that, he says, I want you to stop fishing for fish and become a fisher of men. And I think it's easy for us to say, wow, that we fast forward and we know that Peter did these great things. He struggled in his relationship, but he helped found the church and start the church. But I know this, that Peter didn't know what that adventure would exactly look like, but he knew that in Jesus, in following Jesus, he was going to be completely fulfilled. And one of the things I get to do in my life is help run an inner city mission called Vagabond Missions. And it's a beautiful thing. It's an amazing nonprofit that's really helping change lives with our mission partners. And as we reach out to kids in the inner city and share the gospel with them, it's a beautiful thing. But I share it because I know in that role, I feel like I'm living out not just my gifting, but my specific calling. And I feel like it's a really beautiful thing I get to do. And I want to invite you and challenge you that I think each and every one of us, God has a specific call upon us. And so it takes some discernment in figuring things out, but I believe that in a unique way, God has not only gifted you, but he's called you to something great. There's a lot of things we can do. And each day we're presented with choices, and even not just choices between bad and good, but good things. So part of the process is learning how to discern, learning how to figure out with God, what are you asking of me? And I think the easiest thing is to look at what's right in front of me. What is God asking me to do today? Not just in the future, but what is God asking me to do today? And through those little things, we'll begin to see what God is calling us to do in the big picture. So I'd invite you to pray about that today. Think about your calling and how God calls you to something beautiful.